Okay, so this is a pretty quick tutorial on the pre-drop metallic robotic kind of vocal effect that you hear on a lot of tracks these days. I don't see very many tutorials on this, and I saw a post on it, so I figured that I would kind of teach you what you need to do to get that effect. So first and foremost, if you're not interested in learning how the effect is made, Nectar from Isotope has a great preset. It's like Talking Robots or something like that that essentially nails this effect down if you just want to be able to slap it on a vocal and then be done with it. So you can check out that. The person in the Reddit post linked to this song. I'll put these guys' links in the description since I'm using their song in here, but the effect happens here, so go ahead and take a listen. So it's another one, little robotic-y looking thing. We're gonna use this cymatics vocal. You can use this on like literally anything though, and it sounds great. This is the sample.
Too loud for you motherfuckers.
And there's a couple different things that happen here to make this effect work. There's some pretty harsh EQ to give it like a telephone effect. There is some saturation or distortion or something like that going on, and delay. And delay is the biggest portion of this effect, and it's what creates that metallic-y sound by creating basically a couple doubles in different frequencies that are really, really tight. So like 5 to 30 milliseconds or so. But I'll show you how that works. So we'll start with a little bit of EQ. I'm going to try and use Ableton stock plugins, and I'm also trying to cut this under 5 minutes, so we're just going to kind of hammer through it. I'm going to high pass and low pass. Oops, this track. Oh. As you can see, EQ8 is not my go-to EQ, but
Too loud for you motherfuckers. Too loud for you motherfuckers. Too loud for you motherfuckers.
that's going to kind of give us the telephone effect. Really basic, but and then I'm not going to mess around with saturation or anything like that because I really want to get into the delay, and you can kind of mess with it to taste. But we're going to use a filter delay. It sounds like this,
Too loud for you motherfuckers.
which is way too much. The main settings we want to pay attention to are sync, feedback, and then these little guys right here, which are basically going to be the frequency range that it's affecting and how much it's affecting it. So let's turn off sync. It's going to sound like this.
Too loud for you motherfuckers.
And then we're going to honestly mess around with these a little bit to give it a little bit of variation, and then change the delays a little bit between them. Like let's say 20 seconds or so, or sorry, 20 milliseconds.
Too loud for you motherfuckers.
And that's the effect we get. And then we just crank up a little bit of the feedback and maybe turn these down, and then we'll get that metallic-y effect.
Too loud for you motherfuckers. Too loud for you motherfuckers.
There you go.
Too loud for you motherfuckers. Too loud for you motherfuckers. Too loud for you motherfuckers.
And that's the basics of the effect right there. Like, boop, we're done. But other things you can do would be like some bit crushing.
Too loud for you motherfuckers. Too loud for you motherfuckers. Too loud for you motherfuckers.
And then you can saturate if you want, but I mean, that's really the effect. If you have any questions, you can always shoot me a message or post in the comments. Thanks for watching.